maybe a gain of only one, and it's going to be second down and 9. Clock is under 4 minutes at 3:55 here in the first quarter. Gate City leads 7-0. Coming into the ball game looks like is Ben Brickey for Y Central. He'll be split out to the left-hand side this time. Mullins back under center, 2 backs in the backfield. And it's going to be a little bit of counter. Counter come to the left-hand side, and he's got a step. And he's got some room. That's going to be number 20, Matthew Boggs, and he's into the end zone. Great crossbuck action by Y Central. Gate City didn't stay at home with the pursuit, and he's in the end zone. Again, that play, about 45 yards on it. And again, they give that one to Mr. Boggs. Matthew Boggs goes in, and it's with 3:26 left in the first quarter. It's 7-6 with the extra point to come.
Yeah, they did a good job there reversing that, like you said, and Gate City totally bought on the initial handoff, and there was nobody on that half of the field.
Charlie Daniels to kick for Y Central. Kick is up and was barely got it in, but they're going to give it to him. So
he can beat the devil at the fiddle playing and kick extra points. Impressive.
Charlie Daniels with the extra point gives, again, 7-7. 3:26 left here in the first quarter. Chris and Emery, what scores have you got coming in?
You knew I'd have to make some kind of joke there.
Yeah,
You're just waiting on
I
that.
threw it out there. I just wanted to see if when you wanted to reel it in.
Well, like we said earlier, Union's up 7-0 over Abingdon. Burton, same score over Rye Cove. Patrick Henry, 6-0 over Chilhowie. Holston is up 8-0 over Eastside. Virginia High, 7-0 over Marion. And Tazewell, 7, Grundy 0.
Good deal. So, again, Gate City here, which last week's win assures them a spot in the VHSL playoffs. As of right now, they're the 7th seed. If everything was to hold, they would be traveling to Union the first round. That, of course, that comes up on the weekend of the 15th, 16th of November.
And Thomas Walker's just scored, so they're leading Twin Springs.
7-7 here, as to kick off again will be Charlie Daniels for Y Central. Back deep for Gate City will be number 11, Carson Jenkins, and number 10, Luke Reed. As Carson Jenkins is going to have it, he's going to try to roll around a reverse field. He comes to the right-hand side, and he's looking for room, but he doesn't find it, and he is tackled down about the 22-yard line.
Took about a 10-yard loss there, reversing. I thought for a second Jenkins was going to be able to break it. One player left, and he managed to drag him down by his ankle.
But great special teams play by Mack. Mack had a shot to block, but there was going to be a block in the back. It would have really sprung him, but he laid off of him, so there was no penalty. Great heads-up play by Mack. As Gate City will be back in the T formation, 1st and 10 on the 22-yard line. They're going to give it this time to Tomlinson. Tomlinson looking for room, and he's up to about the 25-yard line, a gain of about 2 yards. Y Central staying in that 4-4 defense when Gate City goes too tight. They want to keep 8 in the box, and they're daring Gate City to throw it out of that T formation. You know, Chris, whenever we went to that, I call it the NASCAR package, you know, they subbed as well, and that's one of the reasons I think they had such great coverage. You know, they had 6 defensive backs on the field that time. When we're in our T formation, they've only really pretty much got playing with 2 defensive backs. As they're going to walk up, looks like it's going to be a blitz, and Gate City jumps. They saw them start to walk up, and a couple of Gate City offensive linemen got a little bit too jittery, and it's going to cost the Blue Devils another 5. Is that their second or third penalty?
That's their second one of the night. 2 offside penalties so far. So, Gate City taking their time. Reed coming in with the play. And coming up under center. Checking off. Wise walking up the line again. Handoff to, I believe it's Calhoun coming straight up the middle. Again, of course, they managed to line up where I can't see their numbers. Looked like Calhoun anyway. Picked up maybe 1 or 2 yards on that.
You know, they're starting to walk up. Y Central is those linebackers, that 4-man front all of a sudden becomes a 6 or 7-man front, and they're paying no respect to the Blue Devil passing attack when they're in the 2 tight formation. So coming into the ball game. Looks like we're coming in. There was a little bit of confusion there as to who was going to come in.
I believe Sally's coming and join the party.
So Sally's going to be in. Of course, they're going to go trips to the left-hand side this time. They will be in a shotgun formation on 3rd down and 10. Snaps back to Reed. Reed looking for anybody. He rolls to the right, finds a little bit of time, and it's going to be incomplete. It skipped across the side, or skipped right in front of him. Excuse me.
I did not see that skip. I thought that I thought he was able to reach in and pull that in, but maybe it's wishful thinking on my part. That's going to bring up 4th down for Gate City.
He had him, of course, that's one thing that Reed's ability to find a little bit extra time got DeAndre open, but he wasn't able to connect. So it's 4th down and about 11. Sally's got it on the 10-yard line and kicks it up, kicks it high. It's going to be another fair catch, and that one's going to be on the 46-yard line. Back deep this time was Jalen Pratt for Wise Central. So Wise Central will have the ball 1st and 10 on the 46-yard line. Great field position for the Warriors to start this series. So, again, Virginia High jumping out on Marion 7-0. Tazewell and Grundy. Tazewell as that 6th seed, we would need for them to lose and for us to win and get this win to try to move up to that 6th seed if we were going to try to move up. All right, so Wise Central walks up, wing to the right, split to the left. They've got 2 backs in the backfield, and Gate City in a 5-man front. They're going to give it up the middle, and that's going to go to Bowling. Bowling gets maybe 2 yards on that play. Wise Central trying to use a lot of misdirection in the backfield. Again, that time they had Crabtree coming around and looked like he was going to try to fake a pitch to him. But again, Bowling went up the middle, and it's 2nd down and 8 for Wise Central. Clock runs. We're under a minute left here in the first quarter. Quick running first quarter. Again, 7-7 is the score. Gate City and Wise Central on senior night. Wise Central unbalanced to the right-hand side this time, and they're going to give it to the same play. That's going to be Crabtree around the right-hand side. That's the play that he got down to the 10 on. However, that time they snuffed it out, and they made the adjustments to it, and they stop him for about a gain of maybe 1, if that. So it's 3rd down and 9. And I think that would probably be the last play of the quarter. Clock is running. It's about 19 seconds left. And
this has been a really quick quarter. Or is it just me?
No, it's been a very quick. The play clock hasn't been reset either. So anyway, we're going to wind the clock, and it goes down. We've played 1 quarter here at Legion Field on senior night. Gate City got it, and they went and scored. Wise Central has returned the favor. Back and forth they go. Wise Central and Gate City tied at 7. You're listening to the home of Blue Devil Sports. This is Gate City Sports Radio.
You are listening to the home of Blue Devil Sports. This is Gate City Sports Radio.
America's ingenuity in medicine advanced the world. Premier Pharmacy's innovation has changed the profession. At Premier Pharmacy, what we create is personal. For our patients, one size doesn't fit all. So let the grocery stock your food. Let the retail chains print your photos. Let the supercenters sell you shampoo. At Premier Pharmacy, we'll make your medicine. For more information, call 423-245-1022 or visit rxpremier.com.
All right, we're back to action here. 3rd down and 9 as Wise Central comes up. Again, they've got 1 wing to the right-hand side. They split to the left hand. They've got 2 backs in the backfield, and they're going to give it to. Oh. Sorry about that, folks. Got tongue-tied there for a minute. Anyway, that was going to be number 10, Ethan Mullins. He was going to give it to Crabtree. He pulled it. He went around the left-hand side and threw it. He missed his intended target was number 22, Tyson Tester, and he missed them about 15 yards down the field. So it's going to bring up 4th down for Wise Central. They'll be punting from their own 46-yard line. Back deep for Gate City will be DeAndre Mack and Carson Jenkins.
DeAndre had a shot at intercepting that ball. That's what we were all waiting to see what was going to happen there. And then I don't know if you could hear on the broadcast or not, but everybody up here let out a moan at the same time. Had a shot for it, but that's okay. Wise Central set to punt.
All right, so back deep is number 5 this time to punt. That's going to be Noah Bowling. And Jenkins has got the ball on the 18-yard line. He's going to try to come to the left-hand side. He's got a step. And he's up to the 30, to the 40, up to about the 42-yard line. He gets hit out of bounds. And not going to call it, looks like. He got popped out of bounds by number 11, Jacob Page, but no.
That
call.
was close. You got a big old lineman. It's hard to stop that inertia.
Inertia. The word of the night is inertia. Everybody, please use that in a sentence wherever you can. So, all right. So not only is it entertainment we've got here, it's educational as well. All right. So it's first down and 10 for Gate City. They're going to open up on the 43-yard line. As it's going to be 2 backs in the backfield. You've got DeAndre Mack, which will be split left. You've got Carson Jenkins to the right. And it's going to be a pass. Reed's going to drop back, and he wanted to throw it deep. And he finally pump fakes, and he does, but it's going to be intercepted. Threw it a little bit too short, and it's going to be brought back. It's going to be across the midfield stripe down to the 40-yard line. That was number 10, Ethan Mullins, who plays quarterback again for Wise Central, who a ball was underthrown by about 2 yards, and he jumped up and he took it all the way back into Gate City territory. They're going to have the ball first and 10.
I have never seen a player wind up on the track before. He got hit and wound up flipping over the fence onto the track behind the Gate City line.
Score that just came in. Lake County has knocked off Ripley 62-6 from down in Tennessee.
That's a quick one.
Oh, Law. All right, so Wise Central will have the football. First down and 10 on the Gate City 39-yard line. Again, they lead their tied ball game 7-7, 11:20 left here in the first half. Mullins under center. Gate City looks to blitz, and there's going to be some confusion, and Wise Central will call for time. So we'll take a break with them. You're going to be listening to the home of Blue Devil Sports with 11:24 left in the first half. It's 7-7.
You are listening to the home of Blue Devil Sports. This is Gate City Sports Radio.
This is Kendall Quillen of the Gate City basketball and softball team, and you're listening to the home of Blue Devil Sports. This is Gate City Sports Radio.
This is head coach Kelly Halstern of your Gate City Lady Blue Devils, and you're listening to the home of Blue Devil Sports. This is Gate City Sports Radio.
And we're back here. First and 10 for Wise Central. They'll open up on the Gate City 39-yard line. 2 backs in the backfield, tied into the left-hand side as well as a wing, and they're going to give it around the left-hand side. It goes to Crabtree once again, and he will be taken down by Calhoun in the backfield. Brady Edwards over to assist, and he had nowhere to go that time. Loss of about 2 yards. It's going to make it second down and 12 for the Warriors. Clock runs, 10:55 left, first half. We've got a tie ball game. Wise Central breaks the huddle. They come up to the line. Split to the left-hand side as well as a wing will go that way. 2 backs in the backfield. Mullins under center. Gate City looking to blitz, and they will. He's going to drop back to pass. He's got him deep. Throws it over the top and incomplete. DeAndre Mack with good coverage. Back on number 4, that is Ben Bricky. Just a simple go route, but DeAndre was with him step for step, and it's going to make it third down and 12. Ridgeview is up on Pikeville, looks like, 7-0 early. Again, we've got Scores and highlights
And
coming through.
Here's one for you, Joe. Virginia